Hi guys, today we have the second day of a very special event which is happening for the second time. That is the Belgrade Fantasy Festival, which is there to celebrate all sorts of high fantasy, low fantasy, tabletop games, RPG games and everything related to fantasy literature as well. And we're here with one of the organizers, Marković. Tell me, are you satisfied with your event? Do you think that things have improved from the last time?
Yeah, I'm really satisfied with this second event, and I think that the things are definitely improving comparing to the first one. It was really great, to compare these first two festivals, because the first one really went great, but this was a kind of evolution, kind of improvement comparing to the first one. So we have only to say that we are really satisfied, and that Belgrade and Serbia for the first time got something that the world and Europe had.
That is so very nice to hear, especially given that this time your event improved in one more aspect, which also explains why I'm dressed in such a funny manner and why I'm talking with the list, because I have my vampire teeth on. You did something to promote a very special aspect of fantasy and horror culture. You had a vampire-themed cosplay. Would you like to share a few words about that?
Yes, on the second day of the festival, we have for the first time cosplay. It's a kind of masquerade, not directly cosplay, but more a masquerade with the cosplay.
Yeah? I think that people know what cosplay is, but given that you use the word masquerade, it's quite interesting to note that this event was organized in such a way that it reflected the rules of the famous system Vampire the Masquerade, meaning that people did not know who the judges were. We organized it in such a way that people were mingling with the judges, talking to them without knowing that they were being judged, and their costumes were being assessed and evaluated. That was a novelty that you introduced. So tell me, who got that idea?
Indeed, actually the second organizer, I would say my helper, got this idea. In the first moment I need to say that I was kind of scary about this idea, because everything went with the first one, I'm not so much into this, but as he suggested about that, at the end the whole actually idea went really great, and I'm really satisfied, and also the audience, I think, and the visitors are satisfied as well. So it was really great.
Given that I was one of those anonymous judges and in the audience, mingling with the visitors, assessing the costumes, I can definitely say that it was a pleasure to see that many vampires among them. But tell me something else now, given that we're here to talk about Sakurabana and its role in Belgrade geek life. Do you believe that we managed to do something as an association to support your event?
Yes, I mean definitely, because the entire
I'd love to hear that, definitely.
Because the entire event of Epic Fantasy Festival, the entire idea that I got actually came because I was previously on many Sakurabana festivals and shows, and from that I got the idea. On the other hand, the people from the club also help us not only on the first event but on the second one with many things, not only with the cosplay, of course. They were, and you were, under this under this a kind of a helper, the main helper when it comes to, and the one who started the idea about the cosplay, because as I have said, I'm not so much into this thing, but I love to have on the festival. But on the other hand, I have to say that the club and the society actually not helped me to start this idea, but helped also a kind of social life in Belgrade, cultural social life, to improve, to evolve, to start in a way. So I think that the club has the major influence on many people.
Now, after your wonderful speech, a million-dollar question, and that is, do you think that Belgrade should have a cultural center, a pop culture center like Sakurabana, the project?
There's no doubt in that. So definitely the Belgrade as a center, not only of Serbia or former Yugoslavia, but of Balkan as well. I think that definitely it should have something like this club, this society. And on the other hand, I have to say, as already, not to repeat myself, but Sakurabana turned out to be one of the most important things when it comes to social life and the club life events in
of
Serbia.
Geeks.
Not only of geeks, but also some other people, you know, because now this festival, your festival as well, going into mainstream media already, you know, so I think that already has kind of effect on the other people who are not so much into this kind of life or style.
Thank you so very much. On one hand, that is exactly what we want to hear. On the other hand, hearing something similar from somebody who's organizing an event which is of, how do I put this, of brotherly or sisterly nature concerning our event, who is coming from a fandom which is close to ours, means a lot to us because, as we said many times, only if we work together we can succeed.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the help and the influence as well.
It was a pleasure, and any other time, you just have to ask.
Thanks so much.